There's gold in this parking lot. Hi, I'm Sontag, a Feminist Urban Critic, and today we're talking about the Grove Street parking station. This parking lot is blacktop, which is petroleum and sand, and it causes an urban heat island effect. That means this area is hotter than other parts of the city. Now the thing is that this parking lot is empty because its space is not being used efficiently. It costs $40 a month to park here because there's essentially nothing here. We could change that. The Grove Street parking station is the last stop on the Newark Light Rail. And we want to look at this parking lot. Now this area could be developed. And by developed, I mean the parking could be sunk underground, because really the parking on top, that doesn't make any sense. That's like wearing your underwear on the outside of your clothes. You want to have the parking underground, and then you want to have on the floor level, you want to have maybe some cooperative businesses like child care agencies or child care centers. You could have a senior center. You could have some cooperative businesses. You could have some eateries and coffee shops. And then on top of that, you could have residential. And on top of that, the roof, you could have a microforest. The thing is that this is a waste of space, and we actually have solutions. The land waste can be filled by putting the parking underground, by having a cooperative business center, and also having a variety of mixed income housing at the top, along with the microforest. Also, we can redesign the street. If you take a look over at the street, you can see that it's not designed for people. The streets are designed for cars. So we can do a redo of the street and make it more friendly for people to walk on and more accessible. Also, by removing the surface level parking, you're going to make it easier for people to walk on it. Another challenge is possibly this street should be closed. It should be closed because it's being used as a shortcut. And we should encourage people to ride their bikes and only to park here. This is not a shortcut, it's just to come in and out of this lot. Not for nothing else, not to do a shortcut through the neighborhood or do a shortcut through Bloomfield. Another thing we can do is do a Donald Shoup style parking, where we use essentially value capture. Once we develop this area, we can do value capture, and the parking can pay for the development for everyone. Instead of essentially having having private people capture the value of the neighborhood that everybody contributed to, it can actually be fairly distributed to everyone. I'm not going to call this parking reform. I would call this urban alchemy. We're creating the magic of this community and using that magic to create a more sustainable neighborhood that's focused on people and community and not cars. This is Sontag, your Feminist Urban Critic.